Good evening, everybody. And I would like to bestow my debt of gratitude that I'm truly honored to be here as a chief guest or chief advisor or something. And I bestow my respect to the Honorable President and the guest and the special guest, Mr. Alamin Rabbi. He has a lot of identities to me. He is my colleague. He was my student. He is the Dulabai of Speakers Club. এবং আমার জামাই. Anyway, it's a big congratulation to SUSC Speakers Club and happy birthday. We have cleaned up the 12 steps already, 12 pillars. Now we are trying to clean up another one, the 13th, and probably some other day, after some other years, definitely we'll clean up the centurion pillar as well. All speakers, they spoke about the Speakers Club, and I can assure you one thing, probably Jinnah, Faruq and other guys, they spoke in Bengali, but please be pretty sure that they speak very good English, I know. Okay? Let me tell you one thing, please. I'll not tell anything about the Speakers Club. Rather, I'll try to say something about the necessity of English or the communication. Why club and why actually Speakers Club? Especially this one. Those who are from social science here, especially from political science department, probably you have heard the name of a political scientist, American political scientist. His name is Robert D. Putnam. I don't know whether you have heard it or not. He has a best-selling book in 1995 named Bowling Alone. And he wrote this book based on his one thesis. The name of the thesis was Making Democracy Work. What the message is? He made the investigation in Italy, and he divided Italy into two parts. One is north part and another one is south part. And he found the north part of Italy was very developed comparing to the south part. And why? The major cause he found that in the north part of the Italy, there are a lot of organizations, a lot of clubs, where people engage, where people interact with one another in long, very much intense areas. But in the south part, the number of clubs or organizations or the gatherings of people were actually lower comparing to the north part. And he concluded his thesis in that way. If you want to develop your society, definitely grow for lots of organizations where people can interact. Mr. Noman, he told about 3 Cs. Yes? This is the main information for all of you. You don't know what utility you can gain from learning English. If you are fluent, if you are eloquent, if you can speak very nice English, if you can speak really good English, proper English, then probably 70% of your problems in the job market will be eradicated, and definitely you can secure your job over there. We are fortunate enough at Shahjalal University we have got SUSC Speakers Club, the only unique one, who starts in English and finish with English. So if you join here, definitely you can develop your own human capital, which is really very important for us. Let me tell you something else. I know you are waiting for some celebrity show and band show, something like that. Definitely we'll go for that. I'll be here as well. Back in 2014, please again, do you think, you people, all the audiences here, I know, I guess it is 200, 300 audiences here, not more than that. Do you think English speaking or learning English is important for us? Do you think it? Right. Let me give you some statistics. Back in 2014, I was the member secretary of Central Admission Committee of Shahjalal University. And we took the exam in 2 units, A unit and B unit. A unit means social science, economics, BBA, this and that. B unit means science and other. And we have a department named English, Department of English, probably a lot of guys from the English department here. We must admit them. But we put a condition to be admitted to the English department. The condition is that you must secure at least 40% marks. That means 8 questions out of 20 questions. You have to answer correctly. Then you will be eligible to be admitted to the Department of English at SUST. In 2014, in my committee, I found that from the arts group, social science group, only on that time, for 35 students, we got only 13 students to be admitted, who secured upper than 40% marks. So it was really very pity for us what we are doing. And then we actually reduced diminished the condition, and we changed it. At last we made it 30%, and then we got 35 students. In last 22nd of November probably, this year's admission result has been announced. And I found a news in the online news portal which is not actually that much, I think I got the feed from the Facebook, and I went to the news and I found that only 11 students who were qualified to be admitted to the Department of English. How pity it is. It's really an alarming issue for us. And then they have reduced already, and they will get 35 or 60 students with them. Why I am telling you these statistics? Because it indicates we are really poor, either in speaking English, or reading English, or writing English, or whatever, listening English. So please, don't be shy. Come to the Speakers Club and let's make our 0 to 100. And definitely, with this 100, we'll excel within the university, and definitely will excel in the world as well. Okay? So I have a lot of things actually to tell you, but I think it is more than an hour it is going. You are hearing either in English or in Bengali, and it's not a good actually practice in a program to hear only speech and speech. But I wish Speakers Club to continue their efforts toward developing some genius, or identify the genius of the geniuses of SUST, and definitely they will make us really, really proud from the SUST campus. And why I told you the story of Robert Department, it is another application or implications. You found all of your seniors, they were either BCS cadre or university teacher or banker or Duncan Group worker. I mean, he's working in a big tea company or somewhere. So you have got a lot of social capital. Your connections have been already made, what no one said in 3 C's. So communication, connection and confidence. Definitely when you can speak in English, good English, your confidence level will be much more higher than your position, what was not before that. So you can beat anyone, you can challenge anyone to become fit for the society. And definitely if you come here, you must bring a nice thing which is called the supreme smartness within yourself, in your personality, and definitely you will be successful. I wish all the best for SUSC Speakers Club, and I am really happy with the Speakers Club, and we'll try to continue with them as long as I can. Thank you very much. Have a good night, please.